Forex signals for buy and sell. When it comes to you trading Forex, so you can buy and sell, knowing when to buy and knowing when to sell is actually the fundamental principles in you making money, and also you managing the losses, or just the loss that you can take in a certain given trade with the account balance that you have. Now, the mistake that I did myself was that I went to get apps to give me signals. And for those who are new into this topic of signals are a way for you to get to know when to buy, when to actually sell, and also where to get out in a chart. Whenever you are trading, we are actually using the chart to predict where a certain asset will go in a certain given time. There are many aspects in actually confirming an entry, which is getting in with a sell and getting in with a buy. And the fundamental principle into actually getting a signal, if you're someone who's actually confused with what is signals, what is happening with signals, whenever you're trading, I want you to know that the graph or the chart that we'll be using, it has a price. As you can see, this is the price. And if someone is giving you a signal, they will use this price to give you a signal, whether the signal is for buy or whether the signal is for sell. Simple like that, which is first thing first. All right. However, for myself, I was looking for apps to actually give me a signal to buy or sell, looking for indicators to use to know when to buy, when to sell, and also developing strategies, trading the news, which is trading the fundamentals. And also I saw that it actually made me to lose a lot of money. So I had a drawdown. I had many losses. I lost a lot of money with that. So after losing that money that I lost when I was trading the fundamentals, trading the signals that are given by the apps, and also trading using the indicators, okay, I regretted everything. Although I actually took it as a lesson, but it was not really a lesson, because it is something that will be repeated over and over again, and which is take it as being a dummy, right? It's useless, because we are not actually getting the juicy of you actually trading and making money in actually knowing when to buy and when to sell. Now, I've learned to understand quickly that when you have to trade, you're trading with the candlesticks. And for those who do not understand about candlesticks, please watch the other lessons in this channel so that you can actually learn and understand about the candlesticks, and not for you to make the same mistakes that many traders makes. Okay. First mistake that I made was I was trading with a philosophy, meaning that if right now you can see that we are actually moving down like so fast, like moving down, you can see this red candlestick is moving down. I will actually I will sell, and also I will use a moving average, which is an indicator to indicate that we are actually selling. Moving average is an indicator that actually moves like this, depending on the settings that you have set it. All right. So I will sell, and also I will learn about trend lines, about many strategies, and that will actually but not get me closer to getting the juicy. I will actually be the dummy and actually sell here. And when they are going up here, I will want to buy. However, as you can see this, I will lose a lot of money. I won't survive. All right. So I developed many philosophies that I need a lot of money. Maybe if I have more money, I will actually make it, or I have to lower the lot size. Maybe that way I will actually risk a lot less money and also be able to cover the loss. So when I say philosophy, it represents that I was actually hoping to make money, though I do not understand the points value of an asset. I do not understand the points value of an asset. Every asset that you'll be trading, it has its own points value. And if you actually know what I'm talking about, or if you do not know what I'm talking about the number of points. the number of points when you're actually trading. They are the one that they are gonna show you how much money you're gonna lose and how much money you're gonna make. So now, for example, I want to share with you the example of these points so that you can actually see what I'm talking about, and for you to not be confused. As you can see here, this is a number of points. This is buy limit. For those who do not understand about buy limit, please just stay to this channel, watch the lessons, and learn. Now, these are the number of points. As you can see here, this is 255, which is 2.25 points. This is gold, by the way, in HM30, which is 30 minutes. Now, this is gold versus US dollar. And remember, when you were actually like this, it means that a US dollar trading with gold. So the measurement of performance is between what? The gold and the US dollar and the gold. So the US dollar will measure the performance of what? Of a gold, whether it's profiting or losing. That is why this money is in dollars, okay? But that we're not here for. And now, when it comes to getting the signal here, okay, of a buy or sell, we're using buy limits, we're using sell limits, we're using sell stop and buy stop. These limits, I was using them mostly on what? Trading the news. And that is actually what bringing us back to trading with philosophy. The philosophy will be like this. You sell here, okay? This is, okay, let's say right now you buy here, it's going up. And then the philosophy will be that you sell here when it's actually going down. But how would you know? That's $1 million question. And that's where you become the dummy, all right? Okay, now, for you to get the juice, okay, in actually understanding that you don't need the philosophy is gonna actually distract you from actually getting the juice, all right? Now, when it comes to you trading these candlesticks, these are the candlestick chart, and these candlesticks are the major performance. They talk to you, they tell you where we are going in a certain given time, and that certain given time we are actually referring to the time frame here. And this time frame, it works with other time frames. So if you do not know how to maneuver through these time frames, then it's a problem. Okay, now with the philosophy, I'll be like this. Okay, right now we're buying here, this is what we're selling here. That is why many of you who are actually exposed to what we call many strategies as trend line, exposed to many strategies such as we call SMC, ICT, whatever strategy that you're exposed to, if it does not have the aspect that I'm going to mention now, then you're going to be in a serious issue. Okay, I've mentioned that the philosophy, which is a training with philosophy, which is kind of not something that I should use, that you should use, or the mistake that you should do. You should understand the points value and understand that the asset that you will trade, the asset, such as you can see here, the asset that you will trade. The asset that you will trade will be what? It should be based also on what? The performance of it. Because first, before you actually start to trade any asset, before you even start to trade any asset, you must know the performance of it. You must know the performance of that asset. Take it for example, as you can see here. Now, you'll be asking yourself, what asset should you trade? Some are interested in trading Euro USD, some they're interested in trading gold, some they're interested in trading Bitcoin, Volatility 75, which is my favorite, and for some reasons, it includes risk, the point, the spread, and also the leverage, all right? Leverage will cut what? The margin. So it's actually what? In my favor in terms of risking. Okay, that's one we understand, which is something that you should do. Now, going back to the candlesticks that I've mentioned, that when you're trading the chart and understanding the asset that you will trade in terms of what you actually prefer to trade. Now, the candlesticks, they talk to you. They talk to you in many ways, okay? They talk to you in many ways. As we can see here, let's just use this example. This candlestick has an open and close and high and low, all right? And candlestick, remember, candlestick, they form what? They form combination, which is we're looking for a pattern. Now, let's say right now we're looking for pattern, what? Pattern engulfing this pattern over here, which is including two candlesticks that are opposing each other, and the other one has a more of what? More body. Okay, as you can see here, this one has what? Has more body. As you can see, this is the two candlestick. This is one, this is two. So if you place a sell here and putting a stop loss above here, then this one will actually get you making you to lose. So when it comes to the time frame, now you have to change the time frame to a lower time frame to get entries. Such in this case, you can use you can use 15M, you can use 5M for entries. And then when it comes to using the higher time frame, such as 1 hour for analysis, and 1 hour will be based on base only, because there are many mistakes that many new traders make. Okay, many new traders that are making. Now I wanted to share with you that we have what we call period separators. So you can see this dot line that is going up here. That's the period separators, meaning that if right now you're in 1 hour, you're gonna analyze this chart in that certain given day. That's it. So I believe now it makes sense to you, and we're gonna continue giving you more lessons for you to learn. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section below.